let's get this started. Hi, guys. It's me again. Just your luck, huh? Yep, everything's fine. Well, everything's functioning as I would expect. Fine is an entirely different matter. That's another one of the daily bits. Almost done with the dailies. So we will head to Nios. And I just need to kill some stuff. Easy peasy. Oh, that one finished. How disappointing. Indeed, maximum pain. Good evening to whomever's joined me. Congratulations, you've survived Hump Day. Next stop, weekend. Is that the escort quest down there? I bet it is. It's a personal note. Well, I'm a person. More or less. Beacon shouldn't be started yet.
Sway to our ranks in these waking hours. They need to
Because the astral ward readiness is just at the beginning.
Wayfinder, we could use your help with something. We need to clear out the hostiles near the fortress so our engineers can repair their...
That's where the portal is. I never knew where the portal was before. Now I do.
No one is powerful enough to turn on our king.
That lieutenant is on the move. Find and eliminate him, and we'll be able to bring in our reinforcements.
Alright, we're going in.
A ripple in the earth. Feel the fury.
Good evening.
Mow 'em down. Back on my
I'm
feet.
struggling with a minor physical infirmity, but other than that, yeah, it's alright. As I have said before, just stay young, guys. You'll be much happier if you just stay young.
An ancient mountain. Swift stream.
And I'm considering something unusual for tomorrow.
I feel good.
They are launching a new Star Wars The Old Republic server in the Asia Pacific region. And it's, in essence, it's a fresh start server. And a friend of mine who's in the Asia Pacific server, who I told about it, is thinking about signing up, and I may do so as well. Keep him company. It's about a second and a half.
Let's get that equipment
It's
set
not just immortality, it's youth, specifically. Staying young is definitely the right choice.
Damn. It really did some damage to our equipment last time. There's parts scattered all over this area.
We need to salvage as much as we can to repair these
Star Wars:
turrets.
The Old
Bring us
Republic.
whatever you find.
Time to
I mean, it's a game I've played a lot of. It's my second most streamed game right now, actually. I went through a period where I was playing it pretty hardcore for about 6 months. But I don't like the systems changes they've made to the game. I last played it 6 months ago when I did my free-to-play through on it. basically doing a review of the game from someone who's played a whole bunch as to what the free-to-play experience is like.
Feel the fury. Mow 'em down.
And as I said, I'm not a fan of the changes they made to the system about, I don't know, a year and a half ago? Something like that. If you've never played, it's worth playing, for sure. At least to my mind. For instance, I mean, the things I don't like that they changed, you won't make any difference to you. You'll be able to make up your own mind as to what you think of the game.
Yeah, that should be enough. Bring us whatever you got left while we finish our preparations.
But certainly the base core game, the storylines. A lot of people say it's a multiplayer, single-player game. Outside of the dungeons, there's really not a whole lot of group play. And that's true. And some of the stories are great. The Imperial Agent story is very good. I personally prefer the Jedi Knight, but most people, the general consensus is Agent is the best story.
All right, let's get these turrets fixed up.
And how are we doing on this? All right, let's go ahead and track that. And hey, who doesn't like wielding a lightsaber? I mean, your geek cred is going to take damage if you don't like the idea of wielding a lightsaber.
Now it's on. Time to do some real damage.
The problems with the game are basically they took a great single-player RPG with Knights of the Old Republic and tried to build an MMORPG on that skeleton. And what they needed to do was make a solid MMO and then hang the RPG elements off that solid skeleton.
Replenishing.
So, for instance, in the RPG, the decisions you make, the things you say, they can affect the way your teammates, the NPCs, the way they treat you and see you. And you can even drive them off or end up having to fight them. You can't really do that in an MMO. But that was the way they built the game in, and then they realized partway through the alphas that, yeah, nobody's going to want to play the game where an important companion can die and you can't get him back. So for instance, basically in the game as it launched, there were 5 companions you would get in no particular order. You'd get a melee tank, a ranged tank, a melee DPS, a ranged DPS, and a healer. And say you're doing a DPS class, you're going to want probably the healer for your companion. But if you alienate the healer and they vanish, you no longer have that option. So they discovered a number of the base things they wanted in the game would not work in an MMORPG, and it shows it. But core gameplay is solid. It's a WoW clone. And I don't mean that in a pejorative way. I mean, I've got 6,000 hours in WoW and about 6,000 hours in Latro, and so that's WoW and a WoW clone. And it's SWTOR is my second most streamed game, so it's obvious I played a little bit of that too. So yeah, I got no problem with WoW clones. I understand, even if I'm not nuts about the reasons, I understand the reasons they do it. You go with a WoW clone, you immediately enlarge the number of people who are going to be willing to give your game a look. You know, you say to someone it's a Star Wars game, plays a lot like WoW. Immediately, all the WoW players are going to go, all right, I understand what that entails. Sounds like it might be cool. Certainly, over the years, they made a lot of improvements to the free-to-play model, which was vital. Initially, their free-to-play model was terrible. I mean, if you wanted more than, I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 hot bars, you had to pay for them. And I'm not making that up.
We're making progress down here. Those cryptosorbs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky scale and take them out.
And if you could shut up while I'm trying to work here, you clown. Really, ArenaNet, remove the messages, the verbal messages from dead center in our goddamn play space, please. So we can see shit. That would be nice.
Nice work, Wayfinder. We'll continue our advance through these monsters. It'll be a lot easier with the sky secured.
Where are we at? 4:59. So theoretically, we should be okay. 5:30 my time. 31 minutes from now is the Convergence. So hopefully we'll finish that up in time.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
I think I had something like, I can't remember how many hours streaming it. It was, like I said, it's my second most streamed game, behind Guild Wars 2.
Shield to the bone. Mine. All
Maybe
mine.
Hey, torment. Hey.
Wayfinder. It's time we throw open Hator's gate.
Yes, let's throw open Hator's
The
gate.
Grunts use their old defenses against them. Find us at camp and we'll begin the assault.
All right. How about I just, well, teleporting there would be silly when I can just fly. Because it's not very far. Very far at all. Hi, guys. Congratulations on making it to Wednesday.
Aretha found us when she did. We don't want to know the things
The
we
weekend
hate
is within
keep
sight.
moving.
All right, they're going to blab for a bit. Then we get started. Opening up Hator's gate. And we'll kick the crap out of Hator. And we'll be off to the Convergence. I need to loot one more stupid enemy. So we'll just
Feel the fury. Mow 'em down.
shoot these guys until one of them barfs up a goodie for me. There we go. Oh, no, that was XP. That was me getting to an XP, another XP level and getting a spirit shard. So much for my plan. It was brilliant until it didn't work. Fortunately, more little jerks to kill. One of them sure to barf something up for me. Possibly not. Do horned skitterers drop nothing?
Feel the fury.
That's disappointing. All I wanted was like one little thingy to drop, and no, the horned skitterers are too good for that. Alright, well, how about the tormented? No, he neither. Oh, no, he moved. Aha! He dodged. He thinks he's so clever. I just want you to drop something, please. Give me a present. Nope. Astral Ward supplies. We can get a couple of these turned in. We'll get a little bit more XP.
I could outrun a centaur.
While we wait for Patha and Arena to start up their conversation, get us started.
Time to feel the fury.
There we go. Daily complete. Those guys are those big, mean-looking jerks are a lot harder to kill than tormented. A little bugger.
Mow 'em down.
Tough as hell. Please, ArenaNet, give us that second and third F keys for wall clinging and updrafts, please.
Keep them coming.
Please. I'm trying to make my most pathetic imaginable sound. It's pretty pathetic sounding. We got our daily done. Last one we needed. Another 10.
Now hunt down as many crypts as you can.
Okay, they're
and
finally
gather
done with their
essence.
talk.
Bring it back to the beacon. We'll supercharge it and use it against Hagar's Gate.
They're all fighting something else? Haha, I snuck in and stole some of their essence, which sounds dirty.
Replenishing.
Purity of essence, peace on earth. That's a movie reference you young kids probably won't get. Oh well.
That's it. The beacon's power is overflowing.
Now your true war begins.
We need you to carry the southern beacon's
Light is bright, tends to quickly fade. So move with urgency.
Ramses
grab our
uncovered smaller
loops here.
beacons along the way. Power those up and their energy can recharge yours when it dies.
Do not tarry. Hator does not lack in confidence, but Ignacius might grow suspicious.
How'd that feel? Excruciating?
And that is an example of terrible UI design. Under no circumstance do we not want to take the top option, but they give us the choice. UI design, sadly, seems to be a lost art these days. There's so much bad UI in games. I mean, at least the Mobile games and consoles have the excuse that they're crappy mobile games and console games. But so many bad UIs on PC games. One. I'm not enthused about the number of people here. How much progress has been made. I need to bail in 21 minutes to make the Convergence. I'm not sure we're going to get there.
Wayfinder. Just who I was hoping to see. We're making progress down here. Those cryptosorbs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky scale and take them out, it'd give us room to advance even farther.
And the fire's still burning here. Good. No, it's out now. We'll try again. All right, we know this one's burning because we just lit it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Oh, that was such fucking horse shit. That is such a terrible mechanic. You get knocked off your horse and they won't let you glide.
Any new intel to report?
I wasn't fast enough hitting the heel. And 50-50 as to whether this one's still lit. It is. See if I get hit with every dot in the goddamn book again, like I just did. Come on. And I'm not doing myself any favors with my driving tonight. I haven't been drinking.
The trebuchets, defend!
Should be able to hit this one. Thank you. That's two. Someone had said on Reddit that if you fly with the Griffin for this, it's much, much faster. Yeah, it's so fast you can't actually get where you're going because at some point I got stuck under a rock. Might have been right here. You fly in and get stuck. That was not a helpful hint. Or fun fact. Let's see if this one's lit. If not, we should be able to make it to the next. It's lit. I'm not liking our odds. I don't think I'll finish this in time. I'll have to head off for the Convergence and then do all this again. I just don't think we're going to make it.
A welcome sight, as is that which you carry. By all means, unburden yourself.
I really don't think. But, who knows? I'll keep pretending like I believe. Sorry if I'm talking a little weird. I've got a real discomfort right here. I'm not sure what the hell it is, but certain angles of talking with my tongue and jaw hurt a lot. So that would be the weirdness you can detect in my speech. I can certainly hear it. And it's lit. As is this one. And I should be able to get, got a minute and a half. Get my fourth contribution and another one lit. So, all in all, adequate.
We heal as one.
Doesn't it? Pull through.
There we go.
Return, my friend.
And we'll hit the champion.
I'm too smart to keep down.
Smash him!
Hit him with your Death Star laser beam, since we were talking about Star Wars: The Old Republic. Whoops! What in the I'm about to croak. Down I go.
God, save me.
I don't know what it was.
Back on my feet, thanks to you. I could outrun a centaur.
That's another instance where the game really could use an actual functional UI. GW2. UI is just so bad for picking up things like getting any information off of your buffs and debuffs. It's like you're looking, they're moving around constantly. It is just a really bad player experience. And again, I really don't like it.
Shiny.
I love the game, but I am not unaware of its weaknesses. Emotional residue. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance that we finish the meta in time. And we get XP and whatnot, so it's not nothing, but I gave myself 45 minutes. Wasn't enough. Coming through, grabbing emotional residue. Woohoo.
Battle.
Platter of delectable birthday cake. Sadly, it's bugged right now. It will not refresh, and it will not overwrite food, and it will not overwrite the hungry effect, which is one of the things it is meant to do. And it got bugged in the last patch. I wonder about sometimes how certain things get bugged in a patch that seemingly has nothing to do with it at all.
With great pleasure.
But I've been around MMOs long enough to know it happens all the time. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold.
Worked. The barrier's damaged. Converge on the gate!
Gosh, we will converge on the gate. At least I will. This is me converging on the gate. I'm doing some quality converging. Is everyone fighting Murtis? They are. Sure.
I see the pattern at last.
So, we won't, I think, get the meta done. I'll have to come back, and that's how I'll finish up my stream, is by doing the exact same thing I'm doing now. The meta. But with a 3-hour time between convergences, I don't get a whole lot of opportunities to do the convergence, and I'd rather do it when I know I'm going to get a full group. Prime time East Coast.
Keep Hator's forces off us.
Provide protection, and we'll have that gate wide open.
They'll have to hit much harder.
And hopefully a competent group. Last night was the first time I had fought Sarah,
Replenishing.
who's the big Cryptus dragon thing. You see it briefly when you first get to Naos. You drive it off with Zoja, sort of learning the mechanics of keeping Zoja alive for the Convergence. And it's way, way, way harder than the Demon Knight. It is so much harder. During the third phase of 4, we actually had Zoja get down to 20%, a little under, actually.
Not enough endurance.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
Fortunately, we got her all the way back up to full health between the end of the third and the start of the fourth phase. So the fourth phase wasn't especially dangerous. Everyone was really aggressive in healing her.
Feel the cold.
But that's by far the closest I've come to seeing the Convergence fail. So now, having said that, tonight I fully expect we'll fail Convergence.
One becomes two.
So we'll bust through Hator's gate, and then I'll just head to the Convergence. It'll take a few minutes. Okay, we've got 8. Can we get Hator done in 7? I doubt it. I'll hang. We'll see how it goes. I'm dubious. Genuinely dubious. Defeated 5 veteran enemies. A little bit more. Alright. 7 minutes.
Thorns now push me from its back, I've told you. And now you return home. Have you come to seek an audience with your
Nope.
king?
0 chance, so I'm not even going to wait. So we'll do the Convergence, and then we'll do the meta again. Convergence takes about a half an hour. And that meta was going to take about, I got there 45 minutes early. 55 minutes. 53, something like that. We will sell the crap out of our inventory, as is tradition. And we will send this to the other me. Unlocking skins. As that my alt account doesn't have the expansion, at least not yet. So 6 minutes to the thingy, the Convergence. Where are we at? We're halfway done with the weekly. Don't like doing fractals. Bounties, maybe. If I can get there and there's anyone running bounties, that's 10 or 15 minutes. The Eighth Blade Assault is Shingjae, I think. Right? I think so. Coddler's Cove. I don't remember which one Coddler's Cove is. Pardon me on. So far I have picked up the cosmetics. It's about 1,000. Or 4 of them. So that's actually 1,500. And 1,000 for the legendary weapon starter kit, which I should be able to drop into the bank. Drop the other one in the... I evidently didn't drop the other one into the bag. Huh. Must still be sitting on Spungo. Really? What am I doing with those? I am not knowing. Those up for sale. Get them out of the old Bankerino. About 3 more minutes. I got everything in the legacy rewards last time. It's all the stuff at the top. I'll be getting the infusion. I intend on getting all the weapons. That'll be all the stuff at the top here. We'll get the bags of coins at the 6 cost bags of coins. Mystic coins. Mystic clovers. The Ascendeds. Black Lion Mastery coffers are worth a gold each, so they're actually a good value. The weapons, I think, are cooler looking this time than they were. Where they were just sort of golden and glowy before, or golden and shiny. Now they actually have a slightly sinister red glow to them. I think these are significantly nicer.
Time to do some real damage.
In a minute. And then we'll converge. I'm off. This is Jerry and Art. Another yawn. Such a rough day.
Another.
No, we're not ready, really? 44 of us think we're ready.
Arise, my brainless, arise!
Gotta pee first, then run. That's run and then to the bathroom and take care of it, as opposed to run down your leg. That's suboptimal, clearly. So far I think I've done it like, I don't know, 8 times, 9 times. I've done the Convergence. And only last night was the first time I've gotten Sorrow. It is so goddamn much harder.
Portal in as soon as we lost track of your astral fluctuation. I'll need to focus on maintaining our tether to Tyria. The nearest waypoint is a little out of range, so reviving will be a challenge. Luckily, Mabon taught me a few tricks. Resurrection spells
Now,
take
I'm
a
not
lot of
averse
time.
to
The best
having
source of that here is from the
challenging
essence
content,
that
but the
Emerald's
difference
runs
between
from.
the two is
Bring
really
that essence to
striking.
me, and I'll do the rest.
And given it takes 25 minutes to half an hour, the odds for failing are basically 0 with the Demon Knight. They are substantially higher. With Sorrow.
I could outrun a centaur.
She's bad news, guys. Bad news.
For great justice!
Little hard to concentrate with catapults lobbing stones
She
in my face.
nearly
Deal
has.
with them.
It feels like constant CC she's doing. That you have to fight your way through. destroyed one siege engine. Didn't realize the siege engines were already up. Let's see if I can spot where the second one is. And help out there. Not yet, I can't. There it is.
Feel the fury.
More power to him. Movie reference. So my health is down because I have a number of those charges. I have 18 of the charges. You do more damage when you've got charges, but you have less life.
I can feel the demonic essence of those high cryptids. Take them down, and I can throw that power back in their face. Or enough, and I might even be able to cast some additional protections. Be careful though. Demonic essence will drain your life force. Plus, there is that whole possession thing to worry about.
31 charges. Oh, they blew it up before I got there. So disappointed. Son, I am disappointed. What do we got here? We got one of the champions. God damn updrafts. You don't want them there. Really a pain in the
Feel
ass.
the fury.
Alright, I better get my health back, please. Thank you.
It lives.
Wow.
Mow 'em down.
I'm not sure it's a great idea putting the two champions together. I've seen other groups do it, and I've seen it kill the groups. Because their abilities are bad when facing off against each other. One of them's got knockbacks, and the other's got, some other unpleasant thing.
Grant me your strength, my friend.
Sand, shield us!
More high cryptis! Damn it, that work. Spread out to defeat them. Maybe we can lure out whoever's pulling their strings. Let me raise you up. Feel the
What do we
healing
got?
energy.
Siege engine.
There's one to remember me by! The end is here. You still one.
Alright.
You're in my
Got
skew
to
with
get-
a
Here I come.
Cleanse his negative effect.
Mow 'em down.
That was awful nice of that guy who was targeted to bring the bad guy to me. I'm deeply appreciative. And I wasn't watching the boss again, so I didn't see when the knockdown effect was coming. He does a jump. I gotta be ready for it.
Rocket punch. Ocean trench.
There it is.
History is mine.
And you jump over it, like I did just there. Easy, easy. As long as you're paying attention and don't need to be checking out anything else, like what your life is. People crap on WoW for all the UI stuff. But frankly, you can make your UI more functional for you. I'm not sure that's a bad thing. to come for me. Hi, I'm so lucky. I'm just lucky like that. I need to get rid of some of my magical charges, because right now my health is so low. Hi, Zoja. Here, have some. I think we're both happier.
I feel good. Mow him down!
Looks like they're a little bit short over here. I will stay here.
That was impressive!
And keep Zoja.
Torment is my ally.
They'll have to hit much harder. Stand your ground!
Looks like that was the right decision.
You'll be feeling that one for
He
days.
seems to be a little bit light on the numbers here. But his mobs always seem to be making it to
Feel the
Zoja
healing
to blow
energies
up.
flow through your veins. Rise!
The compact is swollen.
I feel good.
That's better.
They'll have to hit much harder. Replenishing.
That was much better. I got nowhere near.
They'll have to hit much harder.
They'll have to hit much harder. Here, have a little Zoja juice, Zoja. Feel better?
Smash him! Replenishing.
Mow him down! Reviving our fallen!
May the sands take you.
Next batch of unfriendlies.
Sand, shield us.
Zoja, heal! As in heal up, not as in heal like a dog. That would be rude.
Rocket punch!
A swirling dust.
Mass murder on a scale hitherto unsuspected. Now, our understanding is that Eparch has been feeding the Cryptus. He'd want to show up here just for the bits, you know.
They'll have to hit much harder.
So many Cryptus giblets.
Another personal victory.
Emotional baggage completed. Again.
Swift stream.
You will obey.
And we have not yet cleared any seems to be doing okay. God.
Rise and serve.
That should be 1. Yep, that's 1 out of 4. And that's I headed towards the one that they just finished. Of course I was.
Feel the fury.
Down to siege mission first. And the general.
Knowledge is power. Rocket punch. Blade storm.
He's blocking everything I'm doing. Why does he have to be that way?
Return, my friend.
Oh, there he is.
Rocket punch.
Carve them up.
This is getting serious.
He gave me a shitload of confusion and also a good chunk of
Replenishing. Sharp blades, sharp mind.
torment at the same time. Confusion and torment. Sounds like my love life. Ha ha! That's 2. Okay. We're working on the 3rd. He's not got much longer to last.
One of Everett's generals! Focus. We need to focus. I'll keep it vulnerable. You take it down.
That is all 4. The Demon Knight is up.
Let me raise you.
We don't want these things getting to us. Alright, presumably she has moved. I don't see her glowy beam anymore, so Zoja has moved to where the general is. And it is the easier one of the 2 by far. Thank you. It is the Demon Knight as opposed to Sara. The difference is enormous. Sure, the Demon Knight may kill me a couple of times, but he's no real threat to Zoja. Not that I've ever seen anyway.
Sharp blades, sharp mind. Blade storm. Great justice.
Rise and serve.
Impressive combination.
About how much damage have you seen Zoja have from the Demon Knight?
Aftershock.
Like 15% maybe?
Smash them!
Yeah, my apologies. I'm a little bit not chatty tonight due to a minor physical ailment I'm presently undergoing.
No pain.
It feels sort of like
We
it's
wounded it! Keep up with it! And
as
I'll
if
use
I
that essence
had
to give us a little extra juice.
One becomes 2.
again, I've had this happen once or twice before. It's just unpleasant and annoying. But then that describes a great deal of the day-to-day life as an old fart. So much of the little diddly stuff becomes unpleasant and or annoying. It is now raining outside. I can hear it.
Oh, it's on now. Smash him. Lethal combination. I like it.
Right, rest him.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Rest him.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Receive the light.
Convergence.
Charges. Zoja is not taking much in the way of damage.
An ancient mountain.
I'm relatively healthy. I'm relatively healthy. Immediately gets bazookaed by meteors. I'm relatively... Boom. Didn't even get the entire word out of my mouth. Not that you can actually, like, see where anything's going.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Zoja? Zoja? I got some stuff for you. Zoja? Zoja? There you go.
Knowledge is
Those last.
Follow it! If we let it escape, we're gonna be yanked straight back to Tyria.
Let's pick up some Zoja juice. And presumably we're drinking it or snorting it because it makes us do more damage. But it also reduces our health, so that does sound a lot like drugs to me. Zoja brand bath salts.
Blade storm.
lethal combination. A brilliant
I like
number.
Firing beam cap.
Bam! The compact is.
Let's patch you up.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Smash them!
He's at 40%. Oh, badness coming. This is 3 people who've got that debuff on them. Well, I'm going to die, I think. No, I didn't die. I got down to 400 and something.
Let me raise
Dropped
them up.
off my magic juice to Zoja. And heal again. But we're taking damage. I have no idea from what. But I'm about to go down again.
Sick 'em. Mow 'em down. Heart of a volcano.
Let's take this back to Zoja.
It's making its way to the center island. We can end this here and now.
Still almost dead.
Reviving our fallen.
Still extremely almost dead. Alright, last phase. 21 minutes in, yeah, it's going to be around 23, 24.
Assistance,
Feel the
please.
fury.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Return, my friend.
Oh!
Heart of a volcano.
Feel the fury. Enemy targets.
I've got juice for you, Zoja. Don't worry. We got you covered.
Reviving our fallen. You can't stop me.
Smash 'em.
You are all weak.
There's so much ground span you can't actually see what's going to kill you. Which sadly is pretty much par for the course. Grab some more, make sure we've got a reason to get the hell out away from them. So we're taking stuff back to Zoja to help heal
Not
her.
enough endurance.
And he's down to 3%. I'm sure I can manage to die one more time to put my mind to it. A lot of effects. Alright.
Slightly tingling, but at least that's a few less of
So,
Edward's
yeah,
prints on
23
our feet.
minutes.
Let's head back home.
Mine. All mine.
all kinds of essences. It's good because we're going to need them. And a Berserker's Shattered Shortbow. That seems a little weird. Hello there, EBM. Good evening. Hello. I believe it's... Let's see if I've got this right. Did that work? I don't know. I think it should have. No, I think it needed a space. Hold on. Let's try that again. This time for sure. I've been okay. Welcome back. We missed you. For those who don't know, Engelbert Meow, she's a streamer. Mostly does the Guild Wars 2 thing. She's been away for a week, something like that. She works late night. Usually around 10 or 11 Pacific time. She also does cursed cosplays. She's a trained opera singer, and no, I'm not making that one up. And she's just all kinds of nifty. I suggest strongly that you catch her stream. Most probably later this evening. I hope, because I'll be there. I hope the time away was good. Although, time away from your friends and weird family here on Twitch had to have been difficult for you, I'm sure. I myself am struggling under a little bit of a physical ailment at the moment. It's an old guy thing. You were just such a tiny amount deranged that bringing it up feels egregious. It's such a tiny, insignificant amount, and they'll all see it for themselves when they tune in. Let's see, Berserker's Shattered Shortbow. Is that something new? Because it just seems odd that I wouldn't have that actually pretty cool looking skin previously. Are these new? I don't know. Are they valuable? No. It's just a skin I've never seen. Wow. Wacky. Just tiny. Almost not there at all. And now we get to do the meta to completion this time. I'm just doing the daily stuffs. Have you done it? Wow. Have you done any of the new content? Engelbert Meow? Where am I? There I am. Blicky. There we go. All things are working again. Well, as close as I'm going to get. The beacons lie dormant. Take the portal to Hader's Gate. The beacon is burning.
Wayfinder, having you here in Nios, I sense an arrow.
It's 20 to 30 minutes for the Convergence. That one's definitely worth it if you're going to look at making open world legendary stuff, like I am hoping to. I mean, I'm currently I made a few of the higher tiers, but this is the stuff I've picked up over the last couple of days. So it adds up. Also, I got one of these as a drop from the Convergence. It's a focus. It's one of the Rabid Sky Scale. And it can be hard to see, but that's a sort of a toy-like, not so rabid-looking sky scale as a focus. Funko Pops. It looks like a Funko Pop sky scale is what it looks like. The rest of the focus is pretty cool, but the sky scale's a little goofy looking to me. The same day, out of Dragonstorm, I got the Frost Saw. 2 random Ascended drops in one day. So we're just waiting on these guys to start, and at least this time I'm coming in towards the end of the meta, instead of going all the way through it, except for the last fight, which sucked. Oh, what? We're showing chests. I bet those are the chests I've qualified for, but can't reach in the meta. Because I did the meta. We opened the gate, but it was just about time for the Convergence to start, so I had to leave. So presumably I got credit for access, but wasn't around to go get the chest. So my assumption is I can run up to the shield here, and if I could get to the other side, there'd be chests I could open. No, they vanished now. So, yeah. That was a thing. Anyone running around here? No. The road to hate or the beacons lie dormant, but why are they standing by one of the beacons then with that we're talking?
Wayfinder, just who I was hoping to see. We're making progress down here. Those cryptosorbs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky scale and take them
They're
out,
still just
it'd give us
sitting
room
there
to
with
advance
the...
even farther.
This'll be a hell of a lot easier when Iskarin has the Mistgate operational. More supplies, weapons.
You two are gonna get rolling here? Please? Patha? Aruna? Anything? Kids? Says take the portal to Hater's Gate, but...
Wayfinder, we could use your help with something.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
We need to clear...
Wayfinder, good. We need to track down Hator's patrols in the area and take them out.
Am I like the only person in the entire map? And I did see one other. And there's a couple of commanders on the map. But nobody's doing this one. Tendrils of Nuris.
Oh, good. You showed up. All these tendrils are sucking up the land's natural magic.
Nobody's doing this one.
Big extractor over there. We need to take them out and cut off the supply.
I'm going to blow up some of these annoyances, and they are really annoying. Plus, they also give out goodies.
Nice work, Wayfinder.
Thanks.
We'll continue
Oh,
our
God,
advance through these
no.
monsters.
It's going to be an
It'll be
hour.
easier with the sky secured.
Alright, well, it's going to be a long stream. I had no problem getting metas previous to yesterday. Arriving when they were partially or mostly or even just about completely done. But now, yeah, not so much.
Feel their muscles from their core.
Time to do some real damage.
Feel the fury.
I know they increased the number of dynamic quests you've got to finish for the thing to start. Oh, and again, I get myself killed, almost. From 14 events done by everybody in the map to 20 events.
Time to do some real
So
damage.
basically a 50% increase in the amount of work you got to do. Oh,
Endurance running low.
these things are so freaking horrible. With their near infinite range. And they're extremely heavy damage they do.
Bam!
And the fact that you can't shoot them until you fly through them is just not right at all. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you let me fly again? Hey, look. So I'm the only person around doing this. God, this whole map is empty. I know. Whine, whine, whine. Yeah, when you're old, you'll be the same way. I hope they will unnerf the changes once there are fewer people running the meta and go back to where it was. I hope.
Wayfinder, we could use your help with something. We need to clear out the hostiles near the fortress so our engineers can repair the...
Wayfinder, good. We need to track down Hator's patrols in the area and take them
Anyone
out.
now working on this yet or not? My money's on not. My money is correct. Fuck. And it's going to be an hour and a half. This map is just freaking empty. Son of a... Oh my god. And yeah, dead again. ArenaNet, please get rid of... Give us 2 more F keys. 1 for wall clinging and 1 for updrafts. Because I can't describe how sick I am of updrafts taking me away from exactly where I want to be and wall clinging getting me killed. Like it just did right there. I'm trying to move through something, and no. I'm flying through trees that I can't see through, and there's one branch that it thinks is thick enough, and I'm flying along, and all of a sudden, beep! And then 3 of those goddamn floating bazookas all target me, and that's that. Please, ArenaNet. The F key you added for the ley lines is great. But if you don't do the same thing for the other, it's still a crappy half-assed implementation, and that did nothing. I flew through it, and nothing happened. Also, not a fan of putting this dialogue in front of me so I can't see where I'm going. What I'm aiming at here, specifically what I'm aiming at here, where I'm supposed to be helping this guy. Just, while I like the expansion and the various stuff they've added, the polish on the game now just seems to be much, much less than it used to be. My assumption is a good chunk of that has to do with the fact that a bunch of people are no longer working on Guild Wars 2 at the studio. According to rumor, they are working on the Horizon Zero Dawn MMO. I like the new cadence and everything for the game. I like their new mechanic of annual expansions and then 3 quarterly updates. I think that's good. But it just seems like they have fewer people working, and we're getting less polish and less bang for our buck. Now, granted, I'm a person who actually
Nice work, Wayfinder.
regularly throws money at the game. Not
We'll
everyone
continue our
does.
advance through these monsters. It'll be a lot easier with the sky secured.
Yeah, I just removed like, what, 30 of those things to get that one finished. We're halfway done with the Astral Ward readiness. Oh my god. Also, I'm in kind of a crabby mood because of the jaw/tongue pain. So I'm going to be crabby about everything. My apologies for that. I've got a deader up above us. Ugh. I'm gonna res him. Full res. He's probably AFK. But I will have done the right thing. My assumption is he's just going to get greased again. Yeah, almost certainly the case. But I did the right thing. Because I'm a nice person. Kind, thoughtful. Only occasionally lies through his teeth, like those last couple things. And there's nobody else around. Oh, I take it back. There's 1 or 2 people here working on that. Siege weapon. I got one of them. The last one here. My ability to just have come in 3 inches under something. A lip. Alright, kill him. And kill him. Apparently we're too far away. Alright. What do we got? More events, please. And more players, please.
Oh, good. You showed up.
I have to
All these
admit,
tendrils
it
are
feels
sucking
pretty
up the
dead
land's
tonight.
natural magic and feeding it to Epoch's big
And I
extractor
do
over
have a
there.
little bit of a concern.
We need to take
I
them
know
out
when
and cut all
Iceberg Saga started. Bureau Marches. First night in Bureau Marches was full. Lots and lots of players. I came back the second
Take
night.
out those tendrils and cut
The
off the
place was
extractor's
empty.
magic supply.
Everyone had just gone back to the previous map. They'd gone back to
Time to do some
Rockmart.
Disgusting.
barrier now. Torment my ally. Heat.
Alright, a couple of tendrils dead.
Barriers now.
Definitely like the animation job they did on the tentacles and in Norris in general. Oh, another tendril.
Attack. Barriers now.
There's one more tendril. Nope,
We've
that was
cut
it.
off the straw. Now let's take back the drink. Check out all that
love
magic
to
surrounding the
knock back a
extractor.
drink.
Destroying the tendrils must have knocked it loose. Take to the air and scoop it up. Oh, and watch out for those turrets.
You mean the turrets I hate? Way ahead of you? Oh, 2 whacks. And it doesn't have the good decency to die.
That magic belongs to Nios, not Epoch.
Fly through, we turn, we shoot. Takes 2.
That magic belongs to Nios, not Epoch.
I hate these turrets so much. One more hit and it was going to kill me because I would fall to my death.
Yes, very good. With that extractor starved out, this area's magic should start replenishing on its own. Chew on that, Epoch. Well done, Wayfinder. And thanks.
The siege weapons are back.
It appears to be zapping the magic from the area. We need to
Waldus is
destroy the...
silent.
Eat pain. Rocket punch.
Can one eat pain? I'm a little dubious about that. Yay, I saw it coming that time.
I feel good.
course, turn
I could
away
outrun a
to get out
centaur.
of his range.
Feel the
He
fury.
stomps. Of course he does. Of course he does. Oh, he has the rotating knives of death. I hate those things so much. And I was too late there. That one's on me. No, that time I was in mid-air when that hit me. That's not supposed to work like that.
It's my own fault for making them so disposable.
I could outrun a centaur. Mow him down!
He's going to stop.
Replenishing.
He's going to
That's the
stop.
way.
All right.
All shiny.
It's all shiny.
Time to do some real damage.
Affirmative.
All right. What's next? Looks like one more will be enough to get us into the second part of the meta.
This world is Earth's.
Feel the fury!
I'm on fire. And I'm being shot at by assholes.
The trebuchets, defend!
That was the voice of Gorik being Cryptus. Probably really shouldn't have a voice quite as distinctive as that. Like the NPC with Lair's voice actor. It's so obvious that it's Lair, it kind of destroys the immersion. That voice is very distinctive.
Feel the fury!
Wayfinder,
There we go.
it's time we throw open Hator's gate.
We're going to use their old defenses against them. Find us at camp and we'll begin the
Damn.
assault.
Gate again. Over here. There it is.
Wayfinder, good.
Wayfinder, we could use your help with something. We need to clear out the hostiles near the fortress so our engineers can repair their turrets and establish control. Sergeant Valar will meet you on the other side, and we'll follow when it's secure.
No. A stew recipe. 2 pounds of skitter thorax meat, a pound of potatoes, a pound of spiderbrush, tuber, salt, and pepper from ration packs to taste. Peel the chitin off the thorax meat and wash it thoroughly. You'll know when you're done when the water stops turning purple. Combine the ingredients in a pot and cook over low heat for 6 to 8 hours. Make sure to monitor soldiers eating it for the first time in case of allergic reactions. Sounds delicious.
An unexpected boon of this journey has surely been Ramses' foraging
Alright.
I can sense them stir beyond the fall. Epoch shifts.
Again, my
and
apologies for
are
my rather low energy
deceptive
stream,
and
but
calculated.
talking is a little difficult with my jaw/tongue ailment. So I'm not as gabby as usual, nor as upbeat. Again, my suggestion to you guys, stay young. Skip all the old age ailments, issues, problems, and just stay young, baby. Just stay young. Be glad you did.
Before Hator's burial, my people moved more freely about Niles. There was little fear of attack. Aside from the fortress, beacons provided some small security.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Can we get this rolling, please, paper?
Ignacius has let them lie dormant.
Which is good for us, because Ramses and I did some experimenting.
You two are remarkably inventive when you put your horns together.
The Cryptis are uneasy, fearful even, if you can believe it. Their emotional essence is powerful. We're going to feed that energy into the beacons, supercharge them well beyond anything they were ever intended for.
Okay, yeah.
These forgotten defenses become the key to Epoch's luck. The irony is nectarous, is it not?
Now hunt down as many Cryptis as you can, and gather their essence. Bring it back to the beacons. You will obey.
It's Cryptis murdering time. Don't want to do it. It's for their own good. Really, it's like I'm doing them a favor, you know? We're going to free them from the tyranny by killing them, so that we can free
Feel the fury.
their bodies from tyranny. It's complicated.
I could outrun a centaur.
I've turned in 4. And now I've turned in 14.
Time to do some real damage. I'm neither here nor there.
Ought to do. Let's go ahead and nuke player names.
That's it. The beacon's power is overflowing.
Now your true
Oh, there's beacon juice on the floor. Alright, who overfilled it?
waits.
We need you to carry the southern beacon's supercharged energy to the beacon in the north. But there's a catch.
Light this bright tends to quickly fade, so move with urgency.
Ramses uncovered smaller beacons along the way.
Ramses
Power
is
those up and their energy can recharge yours.
definitely my favorite of the Cryptis. A little odd that he's named after a pharaoh, but, you know. I'm not going to quibble. It's not my place. Clearly, I'm not a quibbler. I'm sure that convinced everyone who's never watched me before. And for the sake of honesty, I quibble about everything. Everything. I could get a free pizza with the toppings of my choice, and I would say, just the one? Toppings of my choice would probably be, by default, if I don't know the pizzeria, it would be ham and onion. If it's a crappy pizza place, then pepperoni. But the good ones now. There's a place near me. Pizza My Heart, I believe, and they have got some. Looks like we get to light it up again. I have lit a mini beacon. They have a terrific pizza. The Figgy Piggy bacon, figs, feta cheese, sage, olive oil. Fabulous. I have another one.
You'll be feeling that one for
The
days.
Big Sur, I think. Which has got at least 40 advertised, but there was probably closer to 60 cloves of roasted garlic on the pizza. Oh my god, that roasted garlic one was so good. Ordered it for the first time last time. It won't be the last time. Ugh. That much roasted garlic just was so delicious. I don't know if it's possible to have too much garlic. Probably. This wasn't that. Might not be possible to have too much roasted garlic. I don't got enough people. This went much faster than earlier. 2 contributions and 1 small
You'll
lit
be doing that one for days.
mini beacon. Calcified gasps. We started working on the champion over here, so about
I'm neither here nor prizes. Your mind will betray you.
okay, bot. Dave, hit him with your Death Star laser beam. Burn through him pretty quick. It's going to be down to 20%. After one burn phase. And he's going to be dead before we get the second break bar. Nuked. That was fast. Holy crap. That was about as fast a champ murder as you're ever going to see.
Let's see if we can introduce Hator to the
We
field
have
gathering
completed
friends.
the task at hand.
The beacon is lit. Now,
You'll be feeling that one for days.
enemies and
Feel the fury.
Ah, poetic, is it not?
You're finished.
Show the loyalists their
Let me get some residue.
and bring their essence to charge the beacon.
I'm neither here nor there.
fast indeed. We'll see how quickly we can take care of Hathor. And
I could outrun a centaur.
I cannot, in point of fact, outrun a centaur. I mean, unless we're having a two-legged race, in which case probably.
Ramses, fire away.
Pleasure.
Acknowledged. Fire.
Greatest pleasure.
With great pleasure.
Ramses is my man.
You're seeing things.
I'm a Ramses fan. Can't remember. Is there a
Time to do some real damage.
Is there a brand of male prophylactic named Ramses?
The barrier's damaged. Converge on the gate.
Not a fan of that kind. I mean, not a fan, but well, somebody's either pet or robot is named boyfriend material. Either their mech or their ranger pet. It's a mech. The mech is named boyfriend material, and I'm okay with that. Alright, 1 and 0. We're at Hater's Gate. Bring on the baddies we need to murder.
Time to do
I
some
am
real
totally
damage.
alright with murdering baddies.
I could outrun a centaur. Sharper still. Lethal combination. I like it. One becomes two. That one for days. They'll have to hit much harder.
Make sure we aggro that jerk over there and then pull him back into all my friends. My heavily armed, armored, skilled up, badass friends.
Come here.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Yeah, you're just gonna stand up there, you coward, chicken.
Another.
Like that.
Maybe I will be Replenish.
Get out of that tree, sir. I'm not impressed by your ability to climb. Or maybe a little.
I could outrun a centaur. Sharp blades, sharp mind. I'm neither here nor there.
We just got another soul shard.
Whatever means you. Bring that gate down.
Okay. Now goes.
We have completed the task at hand.
We have now taken control of Hater's Gate. Now we're gonna knock the fucker down. The gate. Then Hater. So both, I guess. One at a time. see how fast we can get Hator taken care of. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure what I'll be playing tomorrow, and I may be playing early. They are launching a new server, an Asia Pacific server, for Star Wars The Old Republic tomorrow. I've got a friend who's in Australia. I was thinking about playing. It's a brand new server, clean server. We'll start at like 9 or 10 my time. I think it was 1 p.m. Eastern, so 10 my time.
Have you come to seek audience?
Now I have to sub to get access or wait a day. And they will allow, sadly, purchases of skips. People want to buy boosts. I really would like to see them not sell boosts for like a week or two. Give people the actual, it's a brand new server experience top to bottom. But I may be playing that tomorrow. And I'll probably play from when I start playing. Especially if he's going to play.
I could outrun a centaur.
Haven't decided. Might be back here tomorrow at the usual time.
Sharper still.
I'm so fickle.
You see.
There's one to remember me by.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Dude, get off your goddamn turtle.
Nice one. Sharper still. Swift stream. Lethal combination. I like it. Swirl like sand.
I think I saw someone have something named Rakghoul. Yes, someone has their pet named Rakghoul. It is another mech. Rakghoul is a Star Wars The Old Republic reference.
Sand. Shield us. You're seeing things.
Oops.
Time to do some real damage. Not enough endurance. Blade storm! That was impressive. Go forward. Sharper still. The whole feeling here. See me? Dodge this. A ripple in the earth. No pain. A new pattern revealed. Find safety.
I will find safety, hopefully. And
Barrier up. Good luck.
bot barrier can't hurt.
Swirl like sand. Time to rust some heads. Sand, shield us. That was impressive.
Death stalks me. Sharp blades, sharp mind.
They'll have to hit much harder. Attack!
And again, the
I'm up. I need
Next shield.
nothing.
little additional protection. There's something bad that can happen to you even when you're
Now.
behind the safety of the pillar. There's one case a couple nights ago where every single person got one-shotted. Every single person behind one of them got one-shotted. And I don't know what it was. Might have been a
Replenishing.
No pain.
an enrage that he blasts through one of them.
I could outrun a
And there's
centaur.
other stuff that can happen back here. Like I just took a shitload of damage and I'm on fire. Don't know why. I was safely behind the pillar. but there's something else that goes on.
Master disarms you.
He drops something bad, so throwing up the shield can help.
Set to watch a treacherous girl.
You'll have to hit much harder. Dodge this!
Run them through.
Firing main cannon. You're seeing.
Got him down about 8%. Good.
By my will.
3%. Got him. That was a very quick murdering of him.
Sharp blade, sharp mind. All shiny.
And in addition to all this stuff, 6 boxes of additional goodies. And that's why the meta once a day and the Convergence once a day are good. And rewards, if you're planning on making open world armor like I'm hoping to, open world legendary armor, it's better than grinding rifts. Alright, we'll put this stuff away where possible. 6 champion boxes, or the equivalent. Ooh, an Elonian war sickle. Kind of think I have that. And also an Elonian's map. Why did I get 2 Elonian items? I don't know.
Begin destruction
I
protocol.
liked a couple more of the new ones. Eagle Eye Longbow and the Neos Horde. That's weird. That's 2 today. Completely new to me that I've never seen before. Exotics dropped. First of all, Berserker's Shattered Shortbow, which is a kind of cool looking shortbow, actually. I like that. And now, Chrysoar, the Golden Sword, a great sword. That one looks pretty dull. Yeah, I like the sort of almost hitless look on that one. The other one didn't sell for anything in particular. Does this one? Gold. It's a little bit more. Throw away that junk. We got the Eagle Eye Longbow, and we got Magi's Skyforged Shield. So we're going to unlock that. That's 13 out of 16 on the Skyforged. I think we're 4 short of finishing off whatever the new flavor is of these sorts of weapons. Can't remember off the top of my head. And that comes with an achieve of some sort. Oh, it comes with a choosy box for another weapon. So that's the one we just unlocked. Pardon the yawn again. God, old man. Just getting old. So we will break that one down.
We have completed the task at hand.
We're going to sell our junk.
I'm not talking about some harebrained researcher's theory. I saw it happen.
But why? And how?
We're more susceptible to possession when we're scared, right?
I'm going to send this off to the alt account.
So, you're telling me the Cryptists are scared of us?
Well, they sure aren't scared of me. Or you.
Speak for yourself. I'm pretty imposing.
Think about it. What if Fear or Dagda showed up on the tower doorstep?
Passing along the skins to the alt account. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these two, though.
Their own army.
Kind of fun.
Are you dead?
Yes,
Interesting skins that I'd never seen before. Which at this point, for me to catch an exotic I've never seen before is a little unusual. To get 2 in a couple hours? Very unusual. I'm going to be calling it here. Let me see if there is anyone I can send all y'all all to tonight in the way of Guild Wars 2 streamers. Yeah, I can send you over to Muck. Muck's doing a lot of giveaways because this is his 2,000th stream day in a row, which is, that's not rational. The man obviously has suffered a head trauma at some point. So I think I'll set you up with that. I'll raid Muckluck. He's been giving away all kinds of stuff. Legendaries, key, gem codes, all kinds of stuff. He's celebrating, so I'll send you over to Muck. Like I said, tomorrow, maybe Star Wars The Old Republic starting early on the new server in Asia Pacific, or back here at the usual time. Anyway, I do want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I'm very, very appreciative. I hope you had some entertainment value. I should be back tomorrow, either early or late. I will post it on the Discord when I know what the hell's happening. But I want to thank you again for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Wednesday night goes great. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. I'm going to send you over to Muck just as soon as I can press the button. Watch Muckluck. He's good at what he does. He's pretty funny. And he's giving away good stuff. Good luck, guys. I'll catch you next time.